I used to work the late shift at a small hotel off the highway, nothing fancy, just a quiet place where travelers stopped for the night. Most shifts were boring, and I usually spent hours alone at the front desk. One night around 2 a.m. the phone rang, but it wasn't the main lobby phone. It was the old service phone in the back office, the one no one used anymore because the wiring had been messed up for years. It didn't even have a dial tone. I answered it anyway. At first, there was just static. Then after a few seconds, I heard a voice whisper, "Room 209. I froze. Room 209 had been empty for 3 weeks. The guest before had checked out early, complaining that the room felt wrong. We hadn't booked it since. I asked who was calling, but the line went dead. I checked the computer to make sure no one had somehow checked in without me noticing. Nothing. The room was still marked vacant. I told myself it was a glitch. Old phone, bad wiring, whatever, but I couldn't shake the feeling, so I grabbed the master key and went upstairs. The hallway was silent. I walked to room 209, took a deep breath, and swiped the key. The door unlocked. The room was pitch black, but the moment I stepped inside, the air felt heavy, like someone had been breathing in the dark and had just stopped. I reached for the light switch. Nothing happened. The lights were dead. I used my phone flashlight and scanned the room. The bed was made, the bathroom door was open, everything looked normal. But then I noticed something that made my stomach drop. There were wet footprints on the carpet, not shoe prints, bare feet. They started at the center of the room and ended right behind the door where I was standing. I felt the air move behind me like someone exhaling slowly. I didn't look back. I bolted out of the room, slammed the door, and ran straight to the front desk. The phone in the back office started ringing again. I didn't answer it. The next morning, when housekeeping checked room 209, the footprints were gone and everything looked normal. But the housekeeper told me something that still messes with me. She said the mirror in the bathroom had a message written in the steam which said, "Thank you for letting me out." I never worked another night shift after that.